All right, hello BattleTech fans. We're doing a BattleTech, classic BattleTech today. And what we got going on here is, this is the battlefield, and we've got some Hex Tech from Gale Force 9. And then these are some of the buildings that they have. There's a mech bay. And I'm not sure what all these buildings are. Some are military installations, barracks, things like that. And then the roads are their highway system. We've got the highway straights and highway intersections. We'll probably eventually buy some more. And of course, you've got the Alpha Strike. The Alpha Strike buildings. The scenario today is we're going to have a convoy right here go from point A to point B across the battlefield here. It's going to go through kind of a little suburb of some big city, whatever. And we've got two lances. We got a lance of Maxims and a lance of Strikers. That's going to be protecting two headquarters vehicles. Now, these vehicles here are a proxy, I guess, of the Partisan LRM variant. Can't remember where I got these, but they're STLs, and they kind of decent. But I didn't get the headquarters vehicles painted, so that's what we're using today. And what's going to try and stop them is a lance of Blackjack, a catapult, an archer, and a griffin. So outside of that, we'll see you after turn one. Okay, we are at the end of turn one. Getting ready to go on to turn two. And what we've got here is just a bunch of movement. The convoy came on, and the Op 4 came on over there. And longest range is right about there, so there's not going to be any combat on turn one. And we will go on to turn two and see what transpires after that. Check you after turn two. All right, we are at the end of turn two, and we got some more movement, but no combat yet. The convoy moved up here into this intersection, or about to the intersection here, and you got the Maxims here that flew way up here. Gonna try and get some supporting positions, I think. And the Op 4 there just moved up, and that's it for turn two. And we're moving on to turn three. And we will see you at the end of turn three. All right, we are at the end of turn three, and we've had some exchange of fire, and didn't do a lot of damage over there. But these guys took some kind of heavy damage here on these vehicles. This vehicle right here has been immobilized for the game. Let's see. He took a lot of damage here in the rear. And just kind of immobilized them. And then this underneath that smoke is a Maxim. And was. And it completely got blown up because the ammo got hit. And it took all the damage in the rear. So it just went through, vaporized, got some crits, and ammo was hit. And engine was hit. So that vehicle is nothing but chunks right now. So at the end of turn 3, that's how it's sitting. And we're going to go on to turn 4 now. And see what else gets destroyed. All right, we'll see you at the end of turn 4. Okay, we are at the end of turn 4 and traded some blows. Missiles going everywhere, just missiles everywhere. All right, so the Op 4 fired at the headquarters here, but missed. Didn't do any damage there, but kind of scared them a little bit. They're doing a linebacker left, trying to get away from those mechs. We got one up here for support. This guy come up in the middle, fired at the Blackjack. Just about all the rest of these guys fired at the Griffin, did a minimal amount of damage. The mechs are going to be kind of hard to take down, I think. And then everybody on that side just kind of fired at what target they could get. This guy right here took, I think 3 mechs fired at it, and it's still alive. It's kind of tore up a little bit. Outside of that, that's it for turn 4, and we will be moving on to turn 5. We will see you at the end of turn 5. All right, end of turn 5. That was actually kind of nail biting here. Catapult took a shot at this headquarters unit here and did some damage to it, but didn't take it out. Got a weapon malfunction on the right side, which doesn't matter because there's nothing on the right side. There was also a critical hit that hit the ammo location, but there's no ammo, as this only has 1 medium laser, so there was no blow up on that. These guys kind of backed up a little bit to provide some fire support as the headquarters guys move around to the left. These guys moved up in the front to hopefully draw out the enemy forces, which the Griffin jumped down to go after that Maxim, and then these guys kind of pulled into the middle a little bit tighter. Outside of that, nothing is blown up yet. Almost took out the immobilized vehicle, but it's still kicking. And outside of that, you got anything to add? Nope. All right, we're gonna go on to turn 6. So we will see you at the end of turn 6. All right, we are at the end of turn 6, and the headquarters is making a break for it on the left side, hoping to get away. The mechs here in the middle was charged by a lone Maxim. tried to get in the backside of the blackjack, but the blackjack hadn't moved yet. So the bloodlust in the eyes of the commander of the Maxim got to him and, well, got his crew killed. So these guys went ahead and consolidated on the Griffin. Did a fair amount of damage, but not enough to really slow it down. These guys are still holding the line here. And that's pretty much it. I think we're going to play out one more turn and see where we're going to sit and go from there. So we're going to go on to turn 7, and we'll see you at the end of turn 7. All right, we're at the end of turn 7. Are we going to call it, or?
It's up to you. I don't care.
I think the one guy is going to get away, so it's going to be a half successful for the
kind of a draw.
For a draw. One headquarters building was hit and destroyed, and the other one's pretty much unscathed. So maybe the Griffin could run over there and stop it, but the way the mech player's been rolling, hasn't been real good with the vehicles. These up here, Maxims, they took a little bit of damage. One actually took quite a little bit, actually. And number 2 did get destroyed. So that one right there did get destroyed.
Okay.
Yep.
Kicking anyway.
And let's see. Okay. Outside of that, I think we're going to call it. It's just a matter of whether that vehicle can get stopped or not. Good game overall. I really thought the vehicles were going to get tore up, but like I said, the mech player is just not really rolling it real good. So, with that, I'll see you in the next battle. Thanks for looking. Like and subscribe. All right, so we got a little after action update here. When I was figuring out the ground combat vehicle hit locations, the little cross, I was using it as potential critical. So I was going over here to page 194 and using the critical hits table, but actually it's a motive system damage table. So that didn't click in the brain, and so we kind of played it wrong as far as that goes. So it might have turned out quite a little bit different because both those vehicles were hit. It's just, yeah, so I made a mistake on that, and attention to detail, but we'll talk to you later.